The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by Mingy Beef Jerky, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Crown Trophy, Sutherland Chevrolet, Prep Spin, Double Dogs, and by UK Sports Medicine.
Hi, I'm Gary Ball, your host of the Scholastic Ball Report. It's been a great year in sports so far this year. As always on the show, we have a feature from WKYT. The Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, Mercer County Football Team, Coach Craig East and player Byron Collier. From Nicholasville, we have the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week with some great sports action. Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week, Hadley Crump, a golfer from Harrison County High School. But we know what you want. You want the best highlights in the state of Kentucky? We got them. It's called Game Time with Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, Lindsey Goff.
A clash of champions tonight in Lexington, Boyle County, and Douglas. The names alone tell you it's not just another football game. Boyle County won at the Farm in 21. Douglas returned the favor in 22. And the Rebels, let's go. Here we go. Rebels and Gage Feltner and Jace Crow are on a mission to sack the quarterback. Speaking of the quarterback, Sage Dawson fires a shot to Demaria Brown. Watch the moves. Boys, it's a new era of football when you're doing this stuff. Yeah, I mean, then he gets plastered pretty good. Later in the drive, Dawson rolls right, throws a dart for the touchdown, and the former quarterback, Justin Haddock, sees it. He's like, yep, Rebels lead 7, Goose, second quarter. Boyle County on the move. Avery Bodner is so good. He's always moving north and south. Huge gain into the red zone. 4th and goal at the 2. Who do you give it to? AB, Bodner. Touchdown, and yeah, Haddock's pumped again. Boyle is excellent. They win 28-7 the final.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
With FanDuel, every night is a watch party. New customers bet $5 to get $150 bonus if your team wins. Bet all the stars with all your friends and tell them that they get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us with any $5 bet. Only on FanDuel. New customers bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins, plus NBA League Pass on us.
When you're living with atrial fibrillation, finding the right treatment plan for you can make all the difference in your health and how you live. After working to reduce your stroke risk, the initial treatment for AFib is often to stabilize your heart rate, but managing and controlling your heart's rhythm may be just as important for long-term health. Educate yourself about rate and rhythm control. Ask your healthcare professional about how to get in rhythm and stay in rhythm. Learn more at stopafib.org.
Running wasn't always a priority for James Daishimier.
No, I didn't even know running was a thing until I got here to the United States.
Before the Lafayette High School teen was setting cross-country records, he was a Congolese refugee living in Uganda. He and his family moved to the U.S. when he was 10.
It was kind of different from what everything was there. Cause the first 2 weeks here, I didn't go outside cause we got scared cause we didn't know anyone here.
After adjusting to his new life, Daishimie began playing soccer, but it wasn't until earlier this year that he gave long-distance running a go.
So I kind of threw him straight to the wolves right away. We went for a 10-mile run, and I went with him, and some of our best guys went on the run as well, and he just absolutely just destroyed us in our run.
With little to no cross-country training, Daishimie secured his spot on the team. Now his squad is the second-best team in the state after a recent region championship win.
And I've seen all kids of all abilities, and even in my time coaching here at Lafayette, I've never seen someone gravitate to the sport so fast with no previous background in running at all.
This season alone, he's earned several scholarships, bringing him miles away from where he thought life might take him. Now he's letting his feet propel him forward, hoping to inspire other kids with a dream.
Other kids that when they just see me, they'll be like, James, you broke another record. So I'll just be like, well, if you just put your mind to something that you want to do, you can do it. So.
In Lexington, Alyssa Williams, WKYT.
Hello, welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report as we honor the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, Mercer County High School Football. With us is football coach Craig East and player Byron Collier. Welcome into the show, guys.
How you doing?
Thanks
Appreciate
for having
you.
us.
Thanks. Coach East, let's start with you. You played a tough schedule this year. Discuss the season so far with your 8-1 record.
Yeah, we've played some good teams. We started off the season with Taylor County and had a good win. And then we moved on to Paul Lawrence Dunbar and, had some weather delays and ended up moving that game and making it a home game. And then we went to Shelby County, which is a tough 4A team. From Shelby County, we played Danville. We got our butts handed to us a little bit by a really, really good physical Southwestern team. And then Madison Southern, Marion County, and which is in our district. And then we went from Marion County to Casey County. And then last night we closed out our district championship against Garrett County, 8-1. And we're really excited about where we are right now in this football season. It's been a long time since we've won a district championship at Mercer County.
Describe your team to us this year, your key players.
Well, we got to start off with our starting quarterback, Thaddeus Mays. He's our little Mr. Do-It-All. He's really a great player for us. We have Ashton Drakeford, who is a sophomore wide receiver, slightly and runs the ball a little bit as well. And also in the backfield, we have Denham Griffith, our running back, is really good running back. And our offensive line is spearheaded by Byron Collier, but we got some really good players up front. They really control the line of scrimmage on both offense and defensive line. Our defensive line is spearheaded by Caden Simrow, who is a senior defensive lineman, and Kingston Mays, who's also a senior defensive lineman, and then Gage Bennett, who is one of our really, really good linebackers as a junior. And then you turn over in the secondary, and we just have a plethora of guys back there that can make plays. So overall, we feel like we have a good team. We're not exactly where we want to be, but we're right where we need to be.
You won the district championship. We talked about that. You mentioned that. And that gives you some home field advantages in the playoffs, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing for us. Number one, we wanted to win the district championship, which is something that's never been done. Well, I wouldn't say never, hasn't been done, since 2015. So we've worked extremely hard to accomplish that. And also going along with winning the district, that ensures us playing at home, at least for the first round. If we can win the first round, we'll play at home for the second round. So is a big feat for us. Extremely happy for our players, happy for our coaches, happy for our parents and our community.
Introduce Byron to us.
Well, Byron Collier is our senior offensive guard, and he also plays on our defensive line. Byron comes from a great family, and he is one of our leaders. If anything goes on, anything that I get done, I can always count on Byron to relay the message or just to get it done. So, really happy for Byron. He's going to be one of those young men that when he plays his final game, hopefully it's way down the road from here. He's going to be one that we're going to miss. But Byron Collier, our senior offensive and defensive line, number 52.
Number 52, what do you like about the game of football? What excites you about it?
Just playing with my friends I've grown up with. I've been playing with some of the people on the team since I was 6 years old. So that's really the big thing that I love about it, just the brotherhood that comes with it.
As an offensive lineman and defensive lineman, what do you like about playing those positions? Because you get such a different view from both of them, don't you?
Yes, sir. The guys that line up beside you, you're ready to go to war with every play. And that's just huge with me. We trust each other, and that just makes our O-line and D-line better every day.
What do you work on to improve your blocking?
You got to work on the feet every day. Make sure you're taking your right steps. Hand placement, where you're putting your hands. And that just helps me every day. In your steps, making sure you pull right.
What is your most memorable game playing at Mercer County?
I'd probably have to say sophomore year against Southwestern. It was a close game, the whole game. And then we beat them by 3 off a missed field goal by them. So it was a big win for us.
What's it like playing for Coach Yeast?
Oh, it's good. He pushes us every day to get better. And, it just benefits us. Him and the coaching staff, you just can't ask for much better to push us and, get us to where we need to be.
That is Byron Collier. And thank you, Coach Yeast and Byron, for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, Gary. Thank you so much for having us on. Go Titans.
Thank you, Coach. That's it for the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and Prep Spin.
Survivors need us to do better. It is time to challenge harmful, abusive behaviors, even if it is someone we know and love. It is time to engage politically, to demand protections, and make our collective voices heard, including keeping guns out of the hands of those who commit intimate partner violence.
Whether you're an active person that wants extra supplemental movement, maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation, Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now and order Ellipse.
Hello and welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report as we honor the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. Our scholar is a golf team member, Hadley Crump from Harrison County High School. Welcome in, Hadley.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So Hadley, who got you interested in the game of golf?
My Uncle Charlie, he has golfed like pretty much all his life. And so I was playing other sports and I wanted something to do, like, something that I thought that was fun. And so he played golf, and then I was like, okay, Charlie, you're going to have to teach me how to play. And so we just, we started to bond over it. And then he just kind of started teaching me once I joined our high school team.
So how old were you when you started?
It was my freshman year, so I think I was about 14 or 15. Yeah, 14, I think.
And what do you like about the game of golf?
Definitely that it's like individual thing. You're a part of a team, but you're still, you rely on yourself. And so like I think that's my most favorite thing about it, is that I can just really, it's just like, I don't know, it's like a mental thing. Like I like that, the fact that it's an individual thing to do.
Exactly. So what do you think the strongest part of your game is?
The strongest part of my game is definitely my putting. I feel pretty confident all the time in my putting. I'm like, as long as I can get on the green, I'll be good.
So, saying that, then what part of the golf game do you work the most on in practice?
That would probably be my pitching, like 100 yards into the green. I usually struggle with that a little bit more, and so I constantly am practicing pitching into the green. Like I'll practice pitching into a bucket, for example. Like I'll put it 80 yards away and practice pitching into that, and chipping around the green. I definitely have to practice that more often. I try to work harder on that part.
Well, that's a great skill to work on too, because that really will get you out of a lot of jams in golf for sure. So, do you have a favorite golf course that you play?
Owensboro Country Club. It is a very, very beautiful place. It's where 2A State is held. That's definitely my favorite golf course I've ever played. It was so fun and challenging and just very beautiful.
Describe the best golf performance that you're the most proud of that you've ever had.
Well, the best golf performance I've ever had is actually at Owensboro. It was during 2A State, and I shot a 37 on the front nine, and it was just like I was hitting every green, and I was making like all the putts, and chipping well, and it was just like everything was going so smoothly. And the biggest thing is that I was calm that day, and it was very fun, and I wasn't, down on myself about playing bad or anything. It was just I was so confident and just so happy, and it was just such an amazing opportunity. And that was definitely one of the best golf rounds, and the best fun golf rounds I've ever had was at Owensboro.
So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about your academics. As a 3.9 student, you're obviously a great student. Do you have a favorite subject or something that you like to study in school?
English and like writing, I love to write and read. So that's definitely that's my favorite subject. I love to write and love to read.
So how do you balance playing golf and then your academic studies?
It's really all about time management. I wouldn't say that I'm a very good person at time management, but once I started playing golf and I really had to focus on balancing academics and athletics, I've gotten better at it. So it's just really trying to focus hard on school first and then golf, because school's very important to me. But just really focusing on school and making sure you get everything turned in on time, and then going to the golf course and getting your practice in. But as long as you have your homework done, you can have a clear mind at practice. So just always trying to get that homework turned in on time is definitely my strategy.
Yeah, that would take you a long way. Have you thought about college and what you might like to study?
Yes, ma'am. I really want to play golf in college. That's my goal. I haven't decided where I want to play yet, but that's always, since I've started, it has always been my goal is to play in college. And then I think that I would like to study like finance, like stockbroker, like accounting, finance, economics type of stuff. I really enjoy that. And then if that doesn't work out, then I think I want to be a news anchor.
There you go. Well, those are some great careers to choose from. So what about anything else you do outside of golf? Are you in any extracurricular activities or clubs or volunteer things?
Yes, ma'am. I am the president of our Beta Club here at Harrison County. We do a lot of volunteer work with that in the community. We love to go, or I love personally to go to a lot of the nursing homes around town and help out the residents there, and just picking up the trash around town and just doing a lot of stuff involved in the community. And then I often speak at my local church. I do a lot of stuff with our church here, and just Beta Club and church and golf.
Well, you've got a very full day, I'm sure, every single day. And congratulations on being a volunteer and giving to others, without being compensated or whatever. That is admirable this day and time, Hadley.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Hadley, for being such a great student in Harrison County and for being on the Scholastic Ball Report today.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That's it for the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. That's Hadley Crump from Harrison County High School. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Time for the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week's Lexington Catholic hosting Scott County. Jackson Wasick finds Jackson Kreutzer in the end zone for the 13-yard score. That tied the game at 7. Let's take another look at it. Wasick making a big play to Kreutzer to tie the score, and it was a close one from start to finish as Lexington Catholic wins a tight game 21-20 over Scott County. That is your Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
While some folks see garbage time, FanDuel sees chances to bet until the final whistle.
Bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins, plus a profit boost every single day. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Inside the octagon, no one fights like me. But outside, no one fights for the people like Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Morgan & Morgan, the official law partner of UFC. Fighting is in our DNA.
I had experienced some severe trauma.
I had been troubled for over 25 years with treatment-resistant depression.
Through medication management, I felt like I was maintained fully happy.
They raised the level of my depression, so it doesn't go as deep.
My sense of humor was back. I was laughing again.
The treatments here have just given me a means to live a joyful existence.
Another big one in the area, Scott County and Lexington Catholic, each ranked in the top 4 of their respective classes. They have had deep runs in November on their minds this year. Let's head over to the Clays Mill Road, see who's left standing when all that smoke clears out of the way. First quarter, Catholic moving the ball. Jackson Wasick rolls left, hits Tanner Pedrosian. This man uses bar soap. Don't give him any body wash. Picks up the big gainer, nearly 20 yards. But the Knights, they cannot convert. Second quarter, Scott County driving, capping off a short touchdown run by Jacob Fryman, 1-yard score It's 7-0 Cards. Back come the Knights. Wasick, so good for a little guy. Don't call him a little guy. Flicks the pass there into the end zone for the touchdown. That's Jackson Kreutzer. Game tied at 7. Lex Cath wins a tight one, just like we expected it to be, 21-20.
Central Hardin at Bryan Station, and by the time yours truly got to the game, it was all but over. But Philip Hawkins says, wait a minute, the WWE's coming to Lexington, and Hakeem Clay delivers the Arn Anderson Spine Buster. Trenton Cutright, he's crafty. He will get the nice run. You're gonna wait. Now he's gonna go. And he's gonna get the nice run coming right into your living room before the camera gets weird. And then Benny Bennett's gonna say, I'll take it. It's 2 yards for the touchdown. It was 48-8 defenders.
Okay, with so many places to buy new appliances, where should you go? A big box store? How about a warehouse club? I don't think so. Go where your neighbors go. P-Rats was voted Central Kentucky's favorite place to buy appliances. Here's why. They have all the major brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Low interest financing with options to fit any budget. Plus an award-winning in-house service and installation team. Voted Central Kentucky's favorite place for appliances. We're the best in the bluegrass.
Nobody beats P-Rats.
It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage plans, and you have a choice, which is why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here to help you get all the benefits you qualify for. Give us a call today at 800-608-1493 for a plan review with a licensed agent. We'll help you make the most of your budget. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing, along with transportation, a gym membership, and $0 copays for prescriptions. We also have plans to help you pay for groceries, over-the-counter health items, and utilities like cell phone, all on a single prepaid MasterCard. Call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield at 800-608-1493 for your Medicare Advantage plan review. Find a plan with all the benefits you're eligible for. We're here to help, so you never go it alone. That's our anthem.
Well, that's the Scholastic Ball Report for this week. Join us next week with another great show. But special thanks to our Scholastic Ball Report team. Pretzman's King of Stream, William Warfield. Joel Clace, our director, WKYT. Executive producer, Bridget DeVries. WKYT sports staff, Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, Lindsey Gall. And until next week, for those you see and you don't see, keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by Mingy Beef Jerky, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Crown Trophy, Sutherland Chevrolet, Prep Spin, Double Dogs, and by UK Sports Medicine.